All right, mic check. Mic's good. Sounds good. Yep. All right, mic's good. Mic's good. Sounds good. Going live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, grabbed my hashtag Rise and Grind planner this morning. Like, woke up this morning, was like, oh my goodness, here we go. It's Thursday. It's episode 999, a hashtag Rise and Grind. Episode 999, right? Went downstairs. I was like, where's my son? He wasn't in his room like he was supposed to be. Half the kids were asleep in the movie theater. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Mama gave them the night off last night. They got the day off today because we got this big conference thing going on you might have heard me talk about. And so she gave them the day off today. They're going to get schooled tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, though. See, one of the things about homeschool, dude, when your kids are getting an education, that counts as school, right? That counts as classes. And so my kids are going to be getting an education from Scott Simons this weekend, from Brian Hess this weekend, from Danelle Delgado this weekend, from Stephen Kuhn this weekend, right? Like my kids are going to be getting an education all weekend. So they got school over the weekend. That's what's happening for them. So she gave them the day off today. So they were all over the place, all in the movie theater. But I grabbed my hashtag Rise and Grind Planner, and at the top of every page of the Rise and Grind Planner is my favorite component of the planner altogether, which there are quotes actually submitted by Rise and Grind members. Their favorite quotes, their favorite Bible verses, those types of things. And so I popped it open, and Melanie Scott is actually one of my wife's best friends, childhood best friends. And Melanie Scott submitted today's quote. What's up, Brandon Powell? She submitted today's quote, and it says this: happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. There is so much power in gratitude, man. Every morning I wake up and I read my quote in my planner, and then I follow that up by writing the things that I am thankful for. And there's so much truth to what Melanie shared. If you don't appreciate what you have already, if it's just a constant search or seeking for what's next, I'm telling you, you'll never find happiness. This morning I wrote down, like I always do every single day, I write down, I am thankful for this absolutely beautiful day. And it's so true. I wrote down that I am thankful for hashtag Rise and Grind and all that I've learned in this season. I wrote down that I am thankful for my incredibly supportive wife. Could you imagine being Glenn Lundy's wife? Oh my gosh. My employees can't even, like, they drive me, I drive them crazy, and I only spend a few hours a day with them. I just thought about my poor wife. Could you imagine? Oh my goodness, right? I am thankful for the amazing team that I have. The amazing team of people that I have around me, both in Breakfast with Champions and with Rise and Grind, with 800% Club, with my company. I've got amazing people around me. What's up, David Lester? Great to see you, man. My team of dealers that I get to work with, like David Lester, right? I wrote down that I am thankful for Sarah McCord and those like her that are really helping elevate this mission that we were on to change the way people start their day. I wrote down that I am thankful for Breakfast with Champions, hashtag Rise and Grind, and the 800% Club. I wrote down that I am thankful for my strong, healthy, beautiful kiddos. And I'm telling you, they are really, really, really good-looking kids. I'm just saying. I know everybody says that about your kids. I don't know, though, man. I got some good-looking kids. I'm just saying, right? I am thankful for the abundance in my life. I am thankful for the accumulation of wealth. I am thankful for the ability to learn and to grow. And the last thing I wrote is, I am incredibly thankful that God chose to use my life to make a massive impact in the world. Starting every day with gratitude, my friends. Starting by being grateful for all that you have. That truly is the key to happiness. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? You see, there's no excuse for you not pushing yourself to the next level. In order for you to create a new you must have a new mindset. When teams come together, we can create things that are greater than the sum of all of their parts.
Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to 8, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Thursday. That's right. Today is Thursday, November 4th, 2021. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Thursday, November 4th, 2021. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most, and I do mean the absolute most, of this absolutely incredible, incredible day. Today is also the 999th episode of Hashtag Rise and Grind. The 999th episode of Hashtag Rise and Grind. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable, man. And with that said, this is the final episode from this studio. This is the last episode of Hashtag Rise and Grind from this studio right here. Because see, the final episode is going to be live from the Central Bank Center in Lexington, Kentucky. Tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. There's people coming in from all over the freaking country and from other countries to come be a part of that. How cool is that, right? Right here in Lexington, Kentucky. So this is the final episode in this studio. This studio that I literally painted these walls myself, right? Like me and Michael Kerrigan painted these walls black. There's actually a video you could find somewhere of on Facebook, I think, where it's time lapse. This studio that I've literally hung every piece that you see, the framed picture back there, the flag that we have over here, the chalkboard that's behind me with intention. If any of you have ever watched the show, wonder why there's a chalkboard behind me, well, that chalkboard was up in my utility closet when I did the very first episode. And so as the show has evolved, the chalkboard has come with me to always remind me of how far we've come. We can get all fancy with this stuff, but it all started with a freaking chalkboard, dude. Crazy, right? So I literally hung all these things. Everything that's in this studio, I hung it myself. I bought these microphones. I bought this one from a friend of mine right here, and I've used it ever since. And then I went ahead and bought this one as well. I bought these microphones, the sound mixers that you can see kind of in the shot over here. There's a couple sound mixers. One's a Rodecaster, another sound mixer. I actually have another Rodecaster. I got 3 of those. Right, bought those. The stands, these mic stands that you see, bought those. There's a stand for the Clubhouse iPad. There's a stand for different cameras. There's a stand for Instagram, right? Every single cord, man. Every one of these cords. Every cord that is connected. There's so many cords in here. If you could see behind, Sarah McCord was here yesterday. She was probably like, golly, dude. Because there's cords everywhere. You can't really see them, but when you build a studio, there's cords everywhere. And I plugged in every single freaking cord, man. The computer that's down here, it's a freaking Haas. It's one of like 3 or 4 that I've run through over the last couple years. Put that sucker in, right? This chair, my Raiders chair, I bought that. I bought that bad boy. I got another one at the house that was gifted to me, and I bought this one. Got to rep my Raiders, dude. This desk, put it together. Me and Michael Kerrigan, my buddy Michael, we put this whole desk together that I'm sitting at right now, and these lights that make me look so good in the morning. We put those lights in with intention and purpose. The headphones that you see on my head, bro, all of it. All of it. This is the final episode in this studio that I literally built with my bare hands. Hashtag rise and grind, right? Rise, evolve, impact together, right? You know, yesterday, my friend Sarah McCord, she showed up yesterday and kind of took over, man. Like she was up in my office, had her feet up on my desk. She just like took over the place. No, I'm just kidding. But Sarah came by and she signed this wall behind me, man. And the wall behind me, it's painted black, but you can see it's covered with a whole bunch of different names and signatures and whatnot. And you know, other people have signed it. You know, Sarah Taco Ball, she's right there, right? That's my boy Rob Key above my head over here. Jeff Baker, I see Jeff Baker right up there. Melissa Jones over here. Krista Neely Gonzalez, right? And there's people that have signed all around the cross. There's all kinds of signatures and stuff over there, right? Don Sankey and the Twangs and so on and so forth, right? Like friends have signed it, family members have signed it, celebrities have signed it. And to be honest with you, all these things are just, they're a part of the most epic season of my life so far. I've had some epic dang seasons, man. But this has, for real, been the most epic season of my life so far, right? Hashtag rise and grind. Now, you know what's crazy is those words, rise and grind, they're actually a really common phrase, right? Like, we don't own hashtag rise and grind. We don't own that. It's been around forever and ever, millions of times. It's been used. You can go to Cracker Barrel, you see rise and grind on a mug, you see it on a plaque, you see it on a sign, you see it all over the place. Like we don't own that, right? Like I tried to own it. I tried to copyright it. I tried to. They wouldn't let me because it's a common phrase. They said no way, right? So like millions of people use it. Like I can't even tell you how many times over the last 4 years somebody sent me a picture of Damon John's book and we're like, hey, did you know that he's the rise and grind guy? I'm like, he ain't the rise and grind guy. He's got a book called Rise and Grind. But guess what? When he uses on Facebook, on social media, when he uses the tag, like the hashtag rise and grind, if you click on the hashtag on Damon John's Facebook with his book, it will take you to us. We don't own hashtag rise and grind, but no one has used hashtag rise and grind more than this group of humans right here. I can tell you that. Pop on over to Facebook if you don't believe me. Put in the hashtag rise and grind, click on it, and you will see nothing but rise and grinders from all around the world. All these crazy morning show folks, that's all you'll see. You ain't gonna see no Damon John. I love Damon John. You cool, Damon John, but we are hashtag rise and grind. That's who we are. It's our blood. It's what we built. It ain't no book. It ain't just something that's fun to say. It is a way of life that we've created for tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people all around the world, right? No one has used hashtag rise and grind more than me. No one in the world, baby. I mean, we literally built an entire company around Hashtag Rise and Grind. You guys realize that? Built an entire company around this phrase. Like clothing line, planners, bracelets, coffee, mugs, live events, workshops, the university, charitable outreach, hashtag Rise and Grind offline, all the things. Like if a company's supposed to have it, we got it. If a company's supposed to have it, we got it. We built an entire company around those words, hashtag Rise and Grind. It's pretty amazing, really, if you think about it, right? First, there was the thought. Then the thought becomes the word. Then the word becomes the action. And then the action drives a result. Now, let me ask you this. What if I didn't? Have you ever thought about that? For those of you that have been with me for a while, or that have been around for a long time, what if I didn't show up? Or let's say, what if I showed up sometimes over the last 4 years? Like half-ass. Like not consistently. Like what if there was no good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Or what if there was no let's dance, right? What if there was no you are a child of God, the God of the universe, the God that made everything? What if there was no shout outs? What up, April? How you doing, Ramon? What's up, Christina Macy? What if there was no shirts, no shoes, no planner, no logo? What if no one ever invited you to be a part of this show? Or what if it never got caught up in your feed? Like it just never happened. It never showed up in your Clubhouse feed. It never showed up in your Facebook feed. It never showed up in your podcast feed. Like what if hashtag Rise and Grind never existed? Have you ever thought of that? Like, what would you be doing right now? Like, literally, right this second, right? Thursday, November 4th. There's a lot of you that are traveling to Kentucky right now, so you obviously wouldn't be doing that. There's a lot of you on Facebook right now, 142 live, which is a great number, right? You wouldn't be doing that. There's a ton of you over on Instagram. You wouldn't be doing that. There's a bunch of you over on Clubhouse. Like, you obviously wouldn't be doing what you're doing right now if hashtag Rise and Grind didn't exist. It'd be impossible for you to do what you're doing right now, but what would you be doing right now if hashtag Rise and Grind never would have existed? Have you ever thought about that? Like, where would you be in life right now if hashtag Rise and Grind never existed? Like, what relationships would you not have right now if Rise and Grind didn't exist? What thoughts would you not have right now if Rise and Grind didn't exist? What ideas would have never came to be if Rise and Grind didn't exist? What experiences would have never happened in your life if hashtag Rise and Grind didn't exist? Because please understand something. Though I am all about the team, and I am all about doing things together, that's what I'm all about. You know it. Please understand something. None of this would exist had I not shown up that very first day. If I had made a decision January 6, 2018, said, nope, I'm going to stay in bed. I'm not doing it today. I know I said maybe I'm going to do it, but I don't feel like it. If I wouldn't have showed up, none of this happens. None. Zip. Zero. Nada. One man, one woman can change the world. Fact. If it's true for me, it's true for you. Let's dance. Some of y'all like, dang, Glenn's screaming at me today. You gang banging on bacon, Glenn Lundy? Look, fired up. Let's go. All right. Hey, for those of you that know, those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. Because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. Truly believe that. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you, yes you, and you to hit that share button. If you're over on Facebook, share it out. Instagram, hit the share. If you're over on Clubhouse, hit the plus button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Fair enough? It's also the part of the show where I want to say good morning to you. I want you to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live, you're watching on replay, listening on the podcast, checking us out on YouTube, wherever you're at, I want you to say what's up. I'll say what's up back. How you doing, Coach Jackie? Great to see you. What's up, Linda Sims? How you doing, Two Sons, Too Many? I'm glad you're here. I see Angeline Moore is in the house. What's up, Michael Huey? Great to see you, sir. How you doing, Tom Popelka? What's up, Brad Smith? How you doing, Eileen Mitnick and Rich Pintrick? What's up, Tony Thorstad? Great to see you. How you doing, author Natasha Smith? Nabia Green is in the building. Annette Audacious is up in here. That's right. Turn it up, girl. Alloy Artist is in the building. Marilyn Wilkins, Sharon, Melvin, Lillian, Debbie. What's up, ECMD? John Paul Guidry. How you doing, Jean? How you doing, Marvin and Amanda and Maureen and David and Kate? And L.A. Williams is in the building. Liza Myers Borges and Justin Conoco. What's up, Sheila Santini, Wes Storm, Daryl Ziner, Keith Adams, Jennifer Colacaro. Yeah, I think I said that right. Terrence P. Elmore, Janelle Ego, Camille, Nicole, the stylist in the showroom, Dr. Dina, Crystal, Grace, Steven, and Honor. So glad to see you this morning. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really, really appreciate it. If you haven't, I need to let you know that we're having a conference this weekend called growforgod.com. Or sorry, you go to growforgod.com. But we're having a conference this weekend. It's going to be amazing. If you can't be here in person, you need to be here virtually. You choose. But trust me, the epic celebration of the 1000th episode of hashtag Rise and Grind. It's going to be epic. It's going to be powerful. It will be over the top, and you need to be a part. Okay? So you're going to have about 60 seconds. 60 seconds where I'm going to run this intro video, title video. Go to growforgod.com and either get the virtual version or get your ticket, get on a plane, jump in your car, get out here. Okay? Okay. All right. Go do it right now. Okay? growforgod.com. growforgod.com. Okay? Go. You are loved, you have value, you have worth, there is greatness inside you. You are a child of God, the God of the universe, the God that made everything. And that God made you to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? My friend. In case you're curious, yes, this weekend there will be tears. You all better be bringing your Kleenex. I better check with my assistant, make sure we got lots of boxes of tissues. I can tell you there will be tears. Listen, next week will look different, okay? Next week, starting on Monday morning, I won't be here in this studio live anymore. I will not be here with a live morning show anymore. Like it won't be here on Monday, okay? Not in this time slot, not on this channel. No daily morning show at this time or in this season, okay? Now, Breakfast with Champions will be rocking. Okay? Breakfast with Champions over on Clubhouse will be rocking. So if you haven't downloaded Clubhouse yet or become a part of that community, you're going to absolutely want to do that. The motivation, the education, and the inspiration will continue 100%. The sun will rise on Monday morning just like it always does. Okay? 100%. And on Monday morning, you and I are going to have to make a choice. You see, on Monday morning, you and I are going to have to choose whether or not we will keep showing up unprompted. You see, to be honest with you, for the last 4 years, I have gotten up, A, because I'm passionate about it, but B, because in many ways I had to. Right? Like, people are like, Glenn, that's amazing. You only slept 2 hours. You were traveling around the world. You were still there at 5:30 in the morning. How do you do it? And I'm like, I didn't have a choice. I mean, once you come so far, you don't have a choice, man. When you got thousands and thousands and thousands of people counting on you, when if you don't show up and you don't go live, people start sending you messages. When there are literally lives at stake, when you know that in your past, in your history, you showing up has literally kept people from killing themselves. Like, I showed up half the time because I didn't have a choice. I had to. But the real question is, who am I and who are you without anyone there to quote unquote make you do it? You know, there's a Mel Robbins clip that's going around right now over in like TikTok land, Instagram Reels, wherever you find it. But it's a Mel Robbins clip. And you've probably heard it somewhere, but I'm going to play it for you real quick, just in case.
No one's coming. No one. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you to turn the TV off. No one's coming to tell you to get out the door and exercise. Nobody's coming to tell you to apply for that job that you've always dreamt about. Nobody's coming to write the business plan for you. It's up to you.
Have you guys seen that clip? You probably have, right? It's pretty popular right now. So that's my question to you. On Monday morning, what are you going to do? What are you going to do when nobody is yelling at you? Yo, it's time for you to get up. Get out of bed. If you're in bed right now, I need you to get up. What are you doing? Then nobody's yelling at you to do that, man. When nobody's saying, okay, if you're out there on a run right now, I need you to step it up. I need you to run a little bit faster. I need you to lift a little bit more weight. What are you going to do? When it's you versus you, what are you going to do? Because what you choose matters. The decision you make Monday morning matters. You think I'm not thinking about that every single second? I'm going, okay, Monday's a little different for me. Monday's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be different than anything for the last 4 years. I'm already prepping. I'm already like, no. This isn't a season to let off. This isn't a season to back up. This is the season to double down. Because I know that a choice that I made 4 years ago to go live with hashtag Rise and Grind, I realize that every person in this room, their life would be different had I not made that choice. Now, would it be better or worse? I don't know. Can't predict any of that. All I know is you wouldn't be in this room. You wouldn't be listening right now. You wouldn't be around these people. None of this happened if I don't make that choice. And I believe this is a net positive thing that has happened for the world, don't you? So, Monday is on my mind. And it should be on yours too. When it's you versus you, what are you going to do? Because what you choose matters. Listen, I need you to understand something. Hashtag Rise and Grind was designed to be a catalyst. It was designed to be a spark. It was designed to be a match, an ignition switch, right? To get you going. That's what it was designed for, to help you start your day, to change the way you start your day. Start, not complete, not finish, not the whole thing, right? It's supposed to be an ignition switch to get you going, to help you become the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And now what you need to understand is that spark that we lit up 4 years ago, that match that we struck on January 6, 2018, well, that spark, that match has led to an entire community of people on fire. Tens of thousands of them all around the world on fire, stepping into their greatness. Thousands of people around the world. And listen. Hashtag Rise and Grind is ending, but the mission behind it is just beginning. Do you understand? Like, it's time to deploy, my friends. It is time to deploy. Look, basic training is complete. There we go. Let's just call it that. The basic training is complete. We have now done our 4 years of basic. Okay? We're not the best students. It took us a little extra. Our basic training is complete. So now we, you, me, Kelly Taylor, right? Naida, Carrie Lynn Carter, Angeline Moore, Paula Collins, Leslie Lundy, Valerie Oakley, Charles Baldwin, okay? Dr. Janie, Dr. Sean, Lolita, Dr. Rowe, Dora Maria, Tamara, Monica, Linda, right? All the way down the board. Maureen, right? Jared, Jan, Linda Sims, Mel Shiro, Carmilla, Linnell, right? I'm talking to all y'all. Basic training is complete. Congratulations, you have passed with flying colors. And now we have to go out and fight. You see, we have to go out and fight for what's right. Because I don't know if you noticed this or not, but it's a pretty freaking cold, dark world out there. Have you noticed that? For a lot of people, it's a really, really cold and dark world. And what we've done here with hashtag Rise and Grind is we carved a tiny little hole in the internet, right? We carved a tiny little hole in the internet, which that was my intention in the very beginning. I was like, you know what? We can't eradicate negativity, politics, violence, racism, and all those things. We can't erase that from the internet. But if we could just carve a little tiny safe spot where people could go for motivation, education, and inspiration, it might just make a difference. And guess what? It did. Okay? Guess what? It did. But now we crusade for all of it. Like, I'm done playing small. I'm done with just being in a tiny little spot in the corner. I'm completely over that. There are people's lives at stake. Do you understand? There are literally people's lives at stake. And so now, as a community on fire, as we expand, which we will talk about more this weekend, as we expand, I am hoping to ignite in you the desire to choose to go out there and make a massive freaking impact on this planet. We have so much work to do. Do you understand me? What are you going to do on Monday? What is the choice that you are going to make? Look, man, I've been leading, yelling at you. Let's go. Come on, I'm leading the charge. Now I need you all to step up beside me. I need you to step up beside me and you say, you know what? All right, Glenn's got that corner. I got this corner. You take that corner. You take that corner. And together, guess what? One man, one woman can change the world. We've seen that. But imagine how much faster we can do it together. This weekend here in Kentucky, we are going to party. We're going to chum it up. We're going to have a good time, right? We're going to do some dancing. We're going to do some praying. We're going to do some healing. We're going to do some collaborating. We're going to do some networking. We're going to learn about business. We're going to learn to shine our light. We're going to become the best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be. We're going to do all that this weekend, and that's great. I'm all about celebrations. I'm all about having a good time. I really, really am. I'm all about that, but let's face the facts. We can't go blind to the fact that the world is falling down around us in many ways, and we have a responsibility to take our good fortune, our blessings, our gifts, our light, and go out there and freaking do something about it. You feel me? So yes, the studio's done. Got it. Rise and grind. Love you. Amazing. Best basic training we've ever had, but it's time to go to frickin' war. And I sure hope you'll go with me. If you need more videos like this, you can go to glennlundy.com. We're going to go talk about this a little bit more over on Clubhouse right now. If you haven't gotten your tickets, go to growforgod.com. Whether it's virtual or whether it's in person, whatever you choose. I'm hot now. I was talking about how cold I was. Holy smokes. I am burning up. Wow. Hey, if you haven't got your tickets, go get your tickets. If you want to talk about this more, meet me over on Clubhouse. If you need more videos, go to glennlundy.com. And I'll see you tomorrow for the final episode of Hashtag Rise and Grind. Fair enough? Fair enough. Have a great day. See ya.
Good morning. On my feet before the sunrise. Stepped into my greatness, feeling powerful and energized. Thankful to be alive. Hashtag blessed. Write my